Hey guys, Beth here. Today it is Monday the 22nd, and I'll be back tonight. I'm doing an in-depth video about peer pressure and how it applies to toddlers, how it applies to kids in school, how it applies to teenagers, how it applies to adults, how it applies to your workforce, your workplace employment. Peer pressure, okay? I mean, even in prisons, you could have a 2-year sentence left in prison, and a bunch of people that want you to stay and be one of their backups. Say, hey, help us kill this person. I only got 2 years left and I get out. Well, if you don't kill us, help us kill this person, we'll kill you. So it's a whole totally in-depth thing you would never even imagine about peer pressure. A lot of it stems from how kids are, what they see at home. So if your son or your daughter or whatever, if they are bullies and they bully people at school, that is a learned behavior. That is a taught behavior. They mimic what they see at home. Okay, I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying that's what the facts, the statistics say. They mimic what they see at home. If they see at home kindness and caring, then when they go to school, they'll be kind and caring. If they see nothing but fighting and arguing when they go to school, they're going to do fighting and arguing. And you all can say whatever you want. I don't care what you think about, oh, she don't know anything. Well, maybe not. But peer pressure in employment, especially when you don't ever tell your colleagues that you don't agree with a policy at your employment. You know why? Because they will go and tell their other colleagues that you don't agree with the policy, and then it starts up a whole big thing. Don't confide in your coworkers. They are not your real friends. It's cutthroat. If they had a choice to get, if someone said it's either going to be you or them, you're going to do whatever to keep your job, right? Why would you trust people at work unless you know you can? If you're working with somebody and they take the time to spend time with you while you're not working together, that may be a friend. Okay, wouldn't you think? But anyway, be going over the whole thing about peer pressure and how it affects every single aspect of our life. How many times you go to a party or something and people are in their room talking about talking about certain people, and they have little cliques. I know of let's get together and talk about Beth. I don't care. I don't care about that. What I'm saying is peer pressure is a serious issue, and I want to know, are the local schools prepared for that? And do they teach about that? Do they talk about that? Do they expose bullying and peer pressure and what it can do if they do have that at local schools? I would love to hear about those programs, because I'd love to back them. Okay, what I'm saying is peer pressure. So many people are in prison because of peer pressure. How many times you see anybody succumb to peer pressure, and it's pretty bad. Some people end up involved in murders, thefts, something they would have never want to got involved in, but their friend said, oh, come on, do it. Okay, think for yourself. Have your own mind, have your own thoughts, deal with your own situation by yourself. If you trust somebody to let them know what you're dealing with, then trust them. Once I trusted somebody with what my situation was, and they went right and told, no trust. If you don't have friends that will tell you the truth about you or about anything, then that's a problem. That's a problem. I want friends. I don't want all my friends to agree with me. I don't want all my friends to agree with me. That'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? A healthy debate, just like I love that healthy debate on In the Know about politics. I don't talk a lot about politics. When I want to, I will, but it's just a big cluster, isn't it? You think everything ain't pre-planned out for all this crap. It's everything as a distraction, right? There's always a distraction. Oh, this happened. Oh, that happened. Now we got to adjust everything to what happened. No, we don't. We don't have to adjust anything to what just happened. We don't have to adjust anything about what Biden says or anything about what Trump said. You know, the country is going to be what it is. We have no control over it. You know, I've said this, and George Carlin, he said it tons of times. Politicians are put there to make you think you have a choice. You don't. And yes, you know, I've had a couple people, I'll say a couple, asking me if I want to run for mayor. I really wanted to run for sheriff, but we know what happened with that. But no, I don't know if this whole thing continues with the situation I'm having with a certain attorney. I may, but you never know. But anyway, everybody have a blessed day, and stay tuned later for tonight, my peer pressure video. I'll have stats on there, but I'm not going to do all the legwork. You can go on any kind of online website and find out the stats. But I just want to let you know it's coming up, and also be a big response from about and what I did at talking about the possible school shootings here in the local area, and about what areas of that are actually planned out. Okay, everybody have a good night. I'll be back in a little bit.